Hey guys, welcome to another What Sold Ship With Me video. I have a pile of stuff in front of me that all sold over the weekend. I'm not gonna lie, my last shipment I did not film. Sorry about that, but you know how it goes. Sometimes my little munchie over there just doesn't feel like sitting there and filming. Today is also one of those days. Today has been a day, so we're gonna go through this stuff. I'm gonna take him home, but this stuff has to go out, so let's get rolling, right? You eat your little puppies. Mommy fed the chickens, right? First thing I sold are these Mossimo Duty pants. This is not a brand I normally pick up, but I picked these up for really cheap, and they are 100% linen, and they sold for $15. These were Poshmark sales. I have a couple of eBay sales too. I don't have them all out right now, so those maybe I'll post pictures on the screen of some of the stuff that I sold that I don't have out right now to ship. I sold these Nike New With Tags shorts, the sweat shorts from Nike. I got a bunch of them retail arbitrage at Dick's Sporting Goods like discount store for a couple of dollars, like $3, $2 maybe. Last January. I'm almost out of all of them. I just have a couple left, and those sold for $12. Let's see. I sold these Lululemon Align diamond dye leggings. The ones that are kind of like a tie-dye pattern are diamond dye, and these sold for $35. Another $35 sale was these Athleta long, really nice. These are like one of the really nice quality Athleta pants. They're called the Cosmic pant. Some of the Athleta stuff I find I love. Some of it I'm like, I don't know about that quality. These are one of the ones that are like really, really nice, high quality. I would definitely like to have those in my closet item. Oh, mommy sold that. I'll show you this because my son's trying to eat it. You know, I put puffs out for you. I really did. Okay, so on eBay, I sold this religious Jesus holographic. On eBay, I sold this religious Jesus picture. It's holographic. We love to sell religious stuff on eBay. You can tell by my Ship With Me videos, I sell very different things on eBay and on Poshmark. This was a very quick eBay sale. It's marked Mexico on the back. $37, nice and easy, and we'll put that up there so somebody doesn't eat it anymore. I sold this dress. This is a brand that was new to me, Legati. I never heard of it. It was right next to a Desigual dress though, and gave me very similar vibes, so I did get it. It's also marked on the fabric with the brand spell out. I'll show you, which is normally a dead giveaway for me that something is worth looking up because it's expensive. At least it retails for expensive, or was expensive to manufacture when it has that detail, the spell out in the fabric. So I actually got that without looking it up, and luckily it did do well, and it sold for $45 really, really quickly. I always recommend looking at comps. Don't buy something without looking at comps. Everything look up. For me, I have barely been looking anything up because somebody hates sourcing, and it's not me. I love sourcing. So I'm just in there 30 minutes, go through the racks, try to find good stuff, and then I'm out. These are a size 8 Lululemon sweatpant. I forget what the name is, but they're basically just like a high-rise classic jogger sweatpant, and these sold for $37. These are a good example of something I ran into Salvation Army really quick. 20 minutes I was in there, in and out, found these on a new rack, grabbed them, and zoop-de-doop-deed with my boy. Let's see. I sold this Free People Movement onesie, romper, jumper, whatever you want to call it. Don't use the word onesie. It's copyrighted, trademark, whatever it is, on eBay unless it's a Gerber item. This sold very, very quickly. I listed it for like $35. I just accepted an offer really quick for 20 bucks, which was a low offer, but it's gonzo, and that's all I care about. Ralph Lauren Kids Sells, guys. I got this Ralph Lauren cardigan. I think I got this at a church sale, if I'm not, hang on. Okay, Ralph Lauren cardigan. I think I got this at a church sale, and this, I think it was like $1 or something at the church sale, but Ralph Lauren Kids always sells for me. This one is a cable knit cardigan, and it sold for $15. Even like the very little baby onesies of Ralph Lauren, they consistently sell, not for a lot of money, but like they're a very good bread and butter item for me. This is a figs top. I've stopped picking up kind of like just regular figs scrub tops, but this one is a little bit more unique. I don't remember the style name of it, but this one does sell still for me, and it doesn't really sit around for a while like some of the other ones. This is what the figs tag looks like. They're scrubs. They used to like fly off the shelves, not so much anymore, but certain styles can still very much fly off the shelves. I sold a figs, almost like a Swiftly tech material top in a rainbow pattern. I'll post a picture on the side of what it was a couple of weeks ago, and that one like flew out of my closet for very, very good money. So keep an eye out for it. It is still desirable. It's just not every item you're gonna wanna pick up. And that sold for $15. I sold a pair of Dansko Mary Jane shoes that I don't have with me for $26. I'll put the picture up for those. And I also sold an Anthropologie mug that I don't have with me for $10 that I got for $1 at a garage sale where the lady had like all Crate and Barrel, Pottery Barn, Anthropologie, and I just got them all. I sold this Untuck It shirt, and this sold very quickly. It's not a brand I would recommend picking up anymore, but I got it from the bins, and I knew I would not be selling it for a high price, but I knew if I listed it low that it would likely sell very quickly. So I listed it for $15, and it sold for $12 in like, I don't know, like 2 days, maybe even a day. I sold this Robert Graham shirt. Robert Graham is a good brand. This is not one of the items that they're really like known for. They're known for, they're more like linen material, button up long sleeves with the flip collar with a pattern on it. But this shirt was still nice and worth picking up. Here's the Robert Graham tag. It's embroidered on the inside of the collar. And this sold again really quickly for $17. I think something that I'm becoming a lot more like vigilant to when I go sourcing and list items is sell-through rate. I want things in my closet, and then I want things out of my closet. I don't want to sell things for a super high price. I just want them in and out and gone, and to be able to move inventory and also like get my money back out of that item and then be able to use it to invest in new inventory. I think that's really important. Some other items that I sold, I don't know where the rest of my labels went. Maybe I didn't print them. But some other items that I sold, I'll put the picture up so you can see how much it sold for. This Zara dress. Daniel. It's a ribbed tube dress. It's a midi length, and it's like the Kelly green color that's really in style right now. I mainly got this because of the color. I wouldn't have got it if it was any other color. And this sold very quickly. I think it sold for $17. I'll put the thingy up. I sold this onesie that I got, or romper catsuit type thing, from the Goodwill bins. It's the brand Onward, ANWND. It has no brand tag other than that. But I did end up picking this up just because these kind of things sell well for me, and I think this sold for like $15, again, really quickly. I know what the LA dress was. This is a Laura Ashley dress that I sold for $22. Again, really, really quickly, it's a vintage dress. You definitely want to look out for the Laura Ashley vintage dresses. It's like a prairie cottage core style dress with the little like puff sleeves, cap sleeves. And it is stained. There's some areas on it with some staining, which I think for the age is expected. And I did disclose that in the listing, and I priced it low, one, because I wanted it to move fast, but also because I noticed the staining on it, and I did wash it and I wasn't able to get that out, which is not normal. Normally I'm able to get stains out really easily with my stain treating process that I have kind of developed over the years. So yeah, I listed that low and it sold for $22. This dress has sat for a little while. Most vintage items do sit for a little while. This is a Sag Harbor dress, and it is a midi length dress. It sold on eBay for $27. It's so cute. The pattern is like gardening themed, and then it has the little Sag Harbor spell outs all throughout the dress. It's all buttoned down and it's got a little waist tie. I'm happy that this one sold. I get like joy selling things like this and knowing that it's gonna go to somebody who's gonna wear it, and it's just like such a unique and awesome item. I don't remember how much these ones sold for, but these sold really quickly too. They're cabbie skirted leggings. Not all cabbie items are worth picking up. Some I couldn't pay somebody to buy, but this one was a good buy. It was super cheap and it sold really quickly, I think for $20. Again, I'll put the screenshot up. And then this sold in a bundle with another item. This polo Ralph Lauren quarter zip. This again is something that flew out of my closet. I got this at the bins, really cheap. This color doesn't photograph well for me, but I got it really cheap and I sold it in a bundle with another item that I don't have in front of me, but again, I will put the picture up on the side, and that bundle together sold for $41. I'm gonna go grab the last couple items that I have to ship out and package all this stuff, pop the labels on, bring it to the post office, and take my baby home. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next What Sold video, or I actually think I might post a haul video after this because I went to the bins and I did really good, and some of the stuff is in the haul and already sold. So I will probably do like a 2-part haul, and then I'll do another ship with me video after I post those 2 hauls. Bye, thanks for watching.